Hello, good day, everyone. We are here watching Gamma and Dracarys playing a cross-on for the main tournament. This is game 2. I believe Gamma won game 1, and I'm joined here with Adir and Rick on comms, and with two wonderful trackers, Arya Stark and Blue Link. How are you, Rick?
I'm doing fine here as we get ready for game number 2 between these two. See if we can't get the dream for chat, a game number 3. It's going to be a tough order for Dracarys, who came out of Group E, along with Moogle Charm is the other one who came out of that group. I was in that group and wound up getting the court wiped up. Compliments to Dracarys. But it's going to be a tough order for Dracarys to get this in the cross-hunt mode because we're dealing with a Gammachuu who's very familiar with the Crossworlds entrance mode. Didn't Gammachuu win a tournament?
He won a Cross Keys tournament. This year's Cross Keys tournament, actually.
Yes, indeed. All right, we're just underway here, starting off with 50 rupees over at the Sanctuary. Let's see where it goes. And it's going to be a load of fun.
A good old friend Lumberjack.
Hey, we get to find out that Green Pendant Palace of Darkness early on. That's cool.
At least, it didn't found the entrance with bomb, but it's close to a saving quit point that it doesn't mean anything. Like, you can come back there quickly. Actually.
As we get the stream synced up for the about 17 seconds worth of time between these two runners. Let's go. Let's see. Let's get a good match between these two. Mm-hmm. Let's find some bombs so we can find out what those 3 items are. It's always a fun thrill.
Dark Sank next to Sank? That's funny.
Always nice when they all line up like that.
Yep.
All right, heart containers are nice, but I don't know how I feel about getting a heart container this early on.
I mean, I'm not saying no to it, but if we have to death warp, then it's kind of bad, actually.
That's the reason why I bring that up.
Yeah. And I like that the first 3 pull is bomb, so like we got early bomb access. For both runners.
Yeah, so we can go back to the back 3 of Saha and see what we have there. I like that play from Gammachuu. That is really good thinking right there from Gammachuu to set up for more bombs, compliments of this bird right here. That is a novel idea that I really never have thought about.
I would not have think about it, actually.
All right, so what are we gonna get in Kakariko Village, Pichu?
A ferry, a cave with ferry, a shop, spiral cave, but we don't want to follow it. Jewelry, because, you know, they just found it with a small Kelp Skull Woods. And maybe 1 dungeon, but eh.
Okay, so 1 dungeon. You're calling 1 dungeon.
Yeah.
Does that count as a dungeon?
I mean, technically it's desert. Like, if on another one, I'll say no, it doesn't count. But like, if we don't, then I say it count, you know.
Free bombs, the seed is free with the bombs. Flippers, okay.
That's good and bad. They cannot Julian anymore. I mean, they could if they found a glove or boots, but, you know. With flippers, it makes it more complicated if they need money early on.
Alright, is this the well? No, it's not. It's the useless fairy cave.
Mm-hmm. I like that both of the runners use a Pokemon sprite.
Alright, we have easy access to the front of Hyrule Castle.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't count as a dungeon to me, but yeah.
That does count as a dungeon, though. There's Palace of Darkness.
Yeah. The Green Pendant that we know of. And another free bomb access to bomb, but less free than, you know, the first 3 pool or Graveyard Ledge.
However, it really doesn't matter. Nice big key of this dungeon. Gotta love it. Gotta
nice
love it.
vanilla, Mickey.
So obviously what the dungeon prizes are, pendant or crystal, doesn't matter as much here in this mode because we're playing cross hunt as opposed to cross keys.
Mhm.
So we need the 10 Triforce pieces. Hi there, Paradox Upper. There's your fairy cave, by the way.
Yay, I was right.
I haven't seen any shops yet.
Technically, Paradox is a shop. There's a shop in Paradox.
I'm trying not to speak because then I'd have to validate your comment, but you are right. You are technically correct.
But technically, it's not.
Hey, there's
in
a shop.
CAC.
There's a shop right there.
Yeah, that's a shop and in CAC.
I cannot win this argument anymore.
No, you can't.
Oh, Boots, hi.
Hello, Boots.
Oh, be careful, the Gamma. Get that last chest before the Moldorm gets you. Oh, all right. We're gonna save and quit there.
Yeah, I think he's going back to back of Saha or Link's house.
That was very, very close. And of course, as you and I both know, and a lot of people that are watching this here on SpeedGaming know, those Moldorms can go any particular way that they want, and they don't care what you want.
No, they do whatever they want. Like, yeah, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you.
Mm-hmm. And Dracarys is going to go and pass up on this Paradox, which is going to be a little bit of a problem considering the fact that Gammachuu is able to run versus Dracarys is walking.
I think it will go back after those 3 entrances and picking up race game. But, you know.
I mean, I hope so, but it depends on how familiar or how comfortable Dracarys feels with regards to an early Paradox cave. Maybe we find something. Oh, there we go.
It might go Paradox Cave or Hookshot Cave. Because there was also Hookshot Cave in CAC. So.
Hey, Desert Middle.
Which Bicky do you think Gemma will found here?
The best key ever.
Okay, Castle Tower, got it.
Okay, Meyer, sure.
Not the best, but not the worst.
It's not the swamp's big.
Yeah.
That's the key I thought we were going to find. All right, Gamma's going to go ahead and check what we just saw from Dracarys here in the southern part of the village here, the southern desert area. And thus, we'll get that hookshot right away. So yeah, as you pointed out, we found Hookshot Cave.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it might follow the connector, maybe not.
What are we getting? What are we getting here, Pichu?
A piece of heart, 3 bombs, a small key, and...
Here's your 3 bombs.
And 20 rupees.
There's your 3 bombs.
Yeah.
This
is a small key.
Sword.
Sword, okay.
And there's your piece of heart. I'm out of here. We don't need a second commentator. You could just predict everything yourself.
I didn't predict the sword, but you know, I predict 3 out of 4.
3 out of 4. You did better than 50%. You did better than 50%. Granted, half of those items are stuff that has multiple items in the game, and of course now with a sword and also with the hookshot, Dracarys is going to go get those boots. Yeah. I like races where the boots discovery by both runners aren't that significant in time. Yeah. So this is why I'm glad Dracarys is here.
Like that's what, a 3-minute difference from both runners?
Yeah.
Something like that?
And there's the big key for Gamma.
Yep.
And the thing is Dracarys is going to be able to check these, at least the mid-entrance, maybe the other entrance as well.
Yeah. Because he has a weapon to get the Mordor and a bomb to the bomb jump.
Yep. And also the fact that, you're not sitting here going to your death.
That is
Near
also
death
true.
experience there, like Gamma. Oh, that's the worst one. A force out at Desert Right. Powder in the Staphos room, and we find Quake over here next to Desert at Agina.
And Gamma's going to mimic clip here. How clean is mimic clipping will be?
Well, I mean, I washed. I don't know if Gamma washed though. So I'm a little worried about this.
But I don't think the wall is clean, so I think it's, yeah.
They're turning out. Still having a little bit of issues. Turning back out. Now starting to get into the wall. There we go. Not too bad for Gamma there. What
That
about
was
10
fast.
seconds?
Yeah, it was fast.
And what do we get?
I think it's a
wait,
container and let me think. A small key to this dungeon.
Small key to this dungeon. Gotta love it.
Yep.
Oh.
A big key of this dungeon, a small key of this dungeon. You know.
So Pod has now had 2 keys to this dungeon. The big key and a small key.
Yep.
Also, I'm sorry, but answering the question after the runner opens up the chest invalidates your guess there, Pichu.
Oh.
Hey, Desert back. That's a whole lot of desert early on in this seed. So where is the hammer, since chat's asking this?
The hammer's gonna be in Mire.
In Mire?
Yep.
I'm gonna say it's in the well.
And we found the well.
No, we haven't.
Okay.
We found Chicken Coop. Also, we haven't found Ganon either.
That's right, but we haven't seen Sang drop down, Yusa's Fairy drop down, and
Yep.
of course Pyramid Fairy. So what we're missing well,
drop
I'm calling
downs.
Ganon.
Yep. Hey, Gavin's gonna have a harder time taking a Death Warp.
Yep.
Thanks to that sequence break. Hey, there's Ganon. All right, Uncle, or we have
Or well.
the well.
Yep. Gamon's having a hard time navigating that.
And it is Uncle over at the sanctuary.
No.
Not sanctuary,
Pyramid.
the pyramid.
Yeah. The
That's
well
what I
that-
meant to say.
Yeah, that's what you said. That's what I've heard. I didn't heard you say sanctuary.
I am often wrong. I don't know what chat's talking about. I have many, many times here between streams, and it doesn't matter if we're talking places like here or other various streams where I'm just perfectly wrong.
Mm-hmm. I'm here being right. 75% of the time. Will Drax steal the small key?
Oh, it's a tough question to ask, especially at this early stage.
Yep.
But, I think if Dracarys does it, we do it at the boomerang chest, and we say goodbye to the Zelda Cell chest.
Yeah, that can be something to do.
Right, but I mean, obviously it's risk and reward. And Dracarys grabbing that heart almost screams to me that we're going all the way to Zelda Cell.
Mm.
Desert big, is a Hyrule Castle small? Also, Bottle Vendor, we haven't checked yet, is going to be our gumball. That's a little required.
Just a little. Nice big key of this dungeon. For Hyrule Castle, but like, you know, key drop are not randomized.
Filet for Gammachuu.
Mm-hmm. Did Dracarys look at what was on the torch, or...?
I don't think Dracarys did, but no penalty here. It's just 20 rupees.
Yeah.
All right,
I mean,
Dracarys is going to go back
him.
into pod now, and let's see where Desert Left goes. Well, we got stuff to do in the Dark World now.
And Gamma has pod money as well. So that's worked well for him.
All right, what does Zagina have?
10 arrows.
If Igina has 10 arrows, I'm out of here. That is not 10 arrows. You're stuck with me for the next 2 hours.
Oh no. Can I just call sick? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Tyler, Salt, and Gil, come on in here. They're calling game 3 if it's required.
Yeah. At least finding a bottle before finding sick kid is great, so you don't have to come back to sick kid entrance.
Imagine checking connectors. There's your Hyrule Castle left.
Drac might look at... No, he's in pod. Never mind. And I think pod entrance is going to be... a fairy cave.
Oh, a fairy cave.
Yeah.
Small or big?
Big.
Okay. You should have said small. You should have said small. You would have been right.
I mean, my powers work not always, but you know, I was quite close.
I guess not putting your powers under pressure like this.
I mean, I don't mind. I can do that all through stream.
Okay, what's behind Sahasrahla?
A small key, a book, and 10 arrows.
How about bombs, a cane of Burna, and 20 rupees?
That's what I said, right?
Close. Also, big thank you to Arya Stark and Blue Link for doing the proper tracking for us, including the marking of Gamma's Fillet. Hey, there's Swamp.
And Swamp is a pendant as well.
That's 2 of our 3 pendant knowledge, although, like I said, it doesn't really matter in this mode.
Nope. I mean, kinda, because, you know, we can find 3 pendants and, you know, it can be a pet seed, but yeah.
You watch your mouth.
No.
No?
No.
Okay, fine.
I said it could be. I'm not saying it's going to
The
be.
stream is gonna go all to heck now.
Yeah, but that's not, I'm not the mod there. Not my problem. I don't have to do moderation there.
Hey, there's another pod small key.
That's our fort.
Did we find anything in the back of pod that was relevant? I don't think we did.
We found Swamp Palace Compass. That's all I remember.
Super funny. Tap.
$20 and a map.
We haven't seen many maps, so there's your map, and there's your
My money.
$20.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a green 20 rupees for for one of the 3 Rs we start with.
All right, we have the flippers. I forgot we grabbed those earlier. Hey, it's everyone's favorite dungeon with items inside. Mire has been found.
Yay! And
Hey, it's
spell
everyone's
cave.
favorite swirly cave with 1 item to be found.
Oh,
Also,
now we have access to
Gamma
the mountain.
is up on the mountain. Yes.
I'm not predicting blindside. I'm sorry.
Why?
I need my power to recharge, but I can try to guess like the back item. Only the back.
Okay, the back item.
Yeah, it's gonna be a.
Hey, there's our swamp small.
It's gonna be a big key.
It's going to be a big key.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to get into this. I'm going to say we're going to get a medallion. And there it is. There's the medallion. That is the big key medallion.
Yep. That opens the bed entrance. Oh,
Did we just get the mirror? Yes, we got the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't believe in this Juice Town meme. But I will say that if you're going to find a spectacular item, finding the mirror is probably the biggest one besides the boots in this mode.
Yeah. I totally agree.
On the other hand, that's a castle tower small.
Might be required for backup swamp, but not backup swamp, backup our castle for Drac. Since they didn't build a small key. Or unless they find Terrible Castle small.
Kuchiri, if you think quality goes along with my name, you've got another thing coming. Hey, there we go. Back up Turtle Rock.
I think it's gonna be lasers, lasers, and lasers.
Well, there's a laser right there.
Mhm.
There's a laser right there.
Mhm.
And there's a laser right there.
See, I was right.
You are completely correct.
Yeah. But also, there was a glove there.
That is a bigger thing to find, yes.
Yeah. Like, that gives us a couple more entrants.
So that is another solid item right there. That's the flute for Gammachuu inside a pipe cave, where we find a whole bunch of other hype that is to be contained within a shovel.
It's funny that he found both same wire item. Because the shovel and the flute are at the same place. And you can also do shovel into activating the flute if you go to CAC from south.
Did I just see a hammer? Yeah, I just see a hammer. That is a hammer. That is, that's fun.
That hammer is in Misery Mire, don't you think?
Well, that hammer is going to eventually be in Dracarys' possession soon. Now, luckily, Gammachuu is able to save the old man here, because if that was Mirror Block, that'd been an unfortunate return trip for Gamma. But Gamma already knows he's got to come back up here for that hammer.
Technically, with the mirror being Mire, technically the hammer wasn't Mire.
Yes, it was. Just indirectly. Old man gives us a speaking of Mire. Bomb shop has been located with Eastern and Desert are 5, 6. Okay. And we need that flute if we were going to have an entrance behind that 5-6 crystal.
And it's a good thing that Gamma has the flute, and you can make the trip back to the mountain quite easily with the flute.
Yep. Something that Dracarys is going to be getting soon enough. If he doesn't get wrecked around by these connectors. Yeah, Dracarys wants nothing of that connector right at this point.
I mean, I understand. I mean, you can go back to Eastern quite easily and not the mountain. I mean, it doesn't have the flute yet, so like
it's going to be it's going to be a whole lot easier for Dracarys to get around to locations on this map coming up real soon. Mm-hmm. Once again, that is in Hype Case. Spectacle Rock has been found. Right at the bottom of left DDM. All right, Gamma's going to try it. Is Gamma going to pull this off? No.
No, because of himself.
Right. Yeah, when you only have a half of a heart, you're not going to pull off that bomb jump successfully.
Nope.
You're going to get hit, you're going to go back to start, and you're going to hit your choices, and that is a fun place to come out. All right, well, I guess we don't have to check that Flute 5 anymore.
Nope. And something that Dracarys will find, we found the flute, he will have the hammer. With the glove, hammer, and moon pearl, he has all the dark roll access. Like, he can do most of the dark roll entrances. Like, and something that Gamma cannot do, unless he finds connectors that lead to dark roll.
Well, there we go. Let's see what that shovel leads to.
Piece of heart.
No, that's not a piece of heart. That's a Yippee key. Logically, we need that to get one of our Triforce pieces. Here comes the activation of the flute for Gammachuu. So, it feels like Gamma's going to get funneled into needing to go to Flute 8 here soon. Now, let me ask you this question. Does Gammachuu steal this key and go all the way to the back?
I think you will. But like, he might steal the boomerang chest, Monkey. Or not.
Oh, he's going to steal that one. All right. There we go.
So he's going to skip the lizard big key in boomerang check.
Chat pointing out his dirty hands.
Yep.
He's got to stop having all of the that ice cream that spill on top of his fingers. All right, here comes the hammer for Dracarys.
And thank you, Arya, for keeping track of all Gamma's dirty play. Alongside tracking Gamma.
We're going to need to resort to Arya's list coming up here real soon.
What do you think is going to be in Dracarys, Rick?
5 rupees.
Okay. What about a small kid Skullwoods?
That feels like 5 rupees.
Yeah, that's right. Mostly because he already have one.
You already have one. You actually already have 2.
That was the second one.
Right.
But
now you have 2. It's like you don't need those keys.
No, because you know where the third one is. Like, you know the third one is in Skullwoods, in Pinball Chess.
Alright, what are in the back 3 of Escape? Did we get something good for the sequence break, Gammachuu?
A small kid, 20 rupees, and a piece of heart, but yeah.
There's a compass, a map, And a piece of heart. So much great stuff for defeating Aga won this seed, my friends.
Desert Biki. Up from Boomerang Chest. But that's just me, I think. What's great with Dracarys is that with this armor, you can do other entrances on
Hey, Thieves Town's up here.
on the right of the mountain.
But the big key to swamp, there that is.
Your favorite Biki. And Gamma will be able to do the well with a glove. He's not going to drop now because he doesn't know that Ganon is that useless fairy, but
Yeah, Gamma doesn't know that this is the wells, so we'll peek in here first, because the last thing you want to do is end your route with a Ganon discovery. Alright, there's another small pod key, like we're finding all of those around here.
we're just in a bow and we can just completely do a Hall of Pod.
Also, we found a fire rod. We found a bow.
Speaking of the bow,
We found half magic. This is a pretty solid well.
yeah.
Oh! Try to get the fairy in Dead Rock. Now, we did have the fairy in the bottle, but I'm more than sure that's not how Dracarys wanted to have that happen.
It's not.
Hey, there's the front of Super Bunny, which is going to be unfortunate because we've already seen the back of Super Bunny.
Yep, it's gonna lead to Saha, which probably will make Dracarys do like the rest of Eastern area at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And it will find the other side of Spectacle World Cave and Mini Mortem Cave. Not.
Dracarys is not in the mood for that.
I mean, he has to flee. He can just put back to 5. Like it's not that bad.
He's got to activate that first. All right, Old Man is in the Dark World.
That is a quicker access to activate the fluting than what Gamma did.
The wrong side of Ice Rod Cave.
Yep. Now we found more shit on Gamma's side with 2 items. That's gonna be a compass to Tower of Hera and 10 arrows. So not that much things. And now I think Drag's just going to be efficient in this route and do like both Dark Roll and Light Roll at the same time.
Yeah, at this point in time, it makes sense to try to get yourself through the Dark World, take a look at these entrances. Gamma still needs to find that mirror, which has been a pretty substantial deal, at least for now.
That or saving with the old man.
There's our sick kid.
And Gamma finding Zora money on Obu. Which he might do at some point, or maybe we'll just do Ashra area with a glove he has.
Okay, here we go. There's the mushroom in Cave 45, but Gamma's heading over towards Misery Mire, which we know Gamma is going to need to do.
Yeah.
That lack of a hammer blocks you from getting so many Triforce pieces in this mode.
You're right. It blocks 2, I think.
But you can't get the Ice Palace one.
Nope.
That's a certain.
You can get caught.
Technically Swamp, but well, Specky exists, so we can bypass that. And as you just mentioned, the Palace of Darkness. But depending on the layout of the items, more specifically the Cane of Samaria, it may block our ability to get to the Armos Knights.
Yep.
The Ice Armos in GT, and that's 3 pieces right there.
Exactly, but we never know what the seed will offer us. But like, the seed will offer the hammer because the hammer logically blocks a lot of things. And here's the other side of Paradox Cave that leads to top of the castle. And Drag finding Mimic Cave with the hammer, which something has never happened in Cross Keys. Normally found Mimic Cave without the hammer.
That has happened to me so many times, so... Top of the mountain, pretty useless. Or top of Hyrule Castle, rather, pretty useless. Alright, so nothing on left side Meyer, which is interesting, given the fact that the seed has given us 2 of the 3 keys already. Where do you think the Cane of Samaria is going to be?
Ice, because the seed has jokes.
Hey, Tower of Hera is mirror blocked. So that now means that at least 3 dungeons are mirror, or 3 dungeon Triforce pieces are mirror blocked at the minimum.
More than that, technically Swamp is armor lock. So technically it's 4.
Right.
I mean, we could get the Swamp.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, logically you need a hammer.
Right, and of course we still have to find more locations. We are still very, very limited in the amount of locations that we have found.
Mm-hmm.
And that will do it for Gammachuu. We're going to go mirror out of here.
Follow Sparrow Cave, because, you know, you're here. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
It might be access to Dark Roll, for all we know. Like, we know it's not, but, you know, Gamma doesn't.
And there goes Dracarys falling down the hole to be able to mirror on out of here. Because again, crystals are irrelevant in this mode except for the 5-6.
I would have said, oh, they should have picked it up, but like, he knows what the red are. The 5 and 6 crystals. And a skull was here.
Woods. Well, that's interesting.
Sadly, Drag doesn't have the fire red that Gamma has. Like, otherwise, they would have been able to finish that dungeon at the same time.
Yeah, and... I mean, it's the Triforce piece, but it's more of the having to walk back to get there. Gamma's gonna go get this hammer, find Thieves' Town right away, right after that, and we'll see what Gamma chooses to do after all of that.
And yes, GT open enter a crystal in this mode. So the only crystals you need is a 5-6 for the pyramid entrance.
That's correct. And at this point in time, we don't have access to the GT entrance. We got to find our way to the floating island or get the mitts.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't need that red mail. Thank you. It's exactly what Dracarys is saying right now.
I think I would have picked it because I'm a coward. But that's a me problem. And Yeah, neither of these runners. Like, I'm not in main tournament. Like, I'm not in top, what, 16 or 33? I don't know which round it is, but you know.
This being the third round, this would be the round of 16. Winner goes into the quarterfinals.
Okay.
By the way, the winner of this race, the winner of this pairing, that is, will be going up against 2C in the quarterfinals. We find Eastern and Dracarys without a bow.
Or the Biggie.
Big Key's going to be here.
No, it's not going to be.
What sources do you have for that?
I have this bird dog here. Which is not true, by the way. I don't have this bird dog. It's just that the chance that the Mickey is there, it's there. Like, there's a chance, but you know, it's not that high. Like, it's 4 items out of 216, technically.
Hey, Bombos!
Yeah.
Also, we will not be pulling the Humbug and going right immediately to Ice Palace once we get the mids if you're Gamma, because we just got spat out that entrance.
And now Gamma's going to do, like, Flipper's check, some more.
Oh, hi there, Ganon's Tower.
Hello, Ganon's Tower. Like, that's is a lot of item for Gamma.
And more importantly, that is a Triforce piece. Number 2 for or number 1 for Gamma coming up here.
But number 2 that we see.
That's correct. Words are tough.
Yeah. I think there's going to be some progression here in GT.
I would be dumbfounded if there's not. There's Smire 3, big key to TR.
So technically BKFTR is progression. But we haven't found the big chest entrance and we can't kill Trinix because we don't have some Maria or Ice Rod.
We do now have a book.
Yeah, the book will make the routing of Drac more easier, sorry. Because he can just do bumper step on his way here.
I agree. In fact, that is exactly where Dracarys is heading over to right now. Alright, what's in Rando Room?
2 small keys, a piece of heart, and a compass. Well,
you're correct.
Yeah. For 1 item.
Unfortunately, it's not any items that our trackers can go ahead and click.
Nope.
Arrow game.
The other side is Spectacle Rock.
Yep, so if were able to pull off the bomb jump, we would have gotten nothing for that result. Because when you pull out that bomb jump, you really hope that you can get yourself access to an area that you aren't supposed to be at just yet.
Yeah, and that leads to like progression as well.
Unfortunately, in this case, it does really nothing for you.
Nope. Gab not having the quick kill of Ars Armos.
Gabba's decorating the walls.
Yeah.
There's our
Use the
Triforce piece. We are tied at 1.
Mhm. And
But
then
we
Drac
can't-
will go ahead.
I was just going to say, but at this point, the big key to GT is not in GT unless it's on the right side, blocked by the Cane of Samaria.
I was going to say Drac will continue his way to Dark Roll, but he makes me say it like wrong thing. Oh, it would have been, but like, you know, I said it afterwards. But yeah.
These runners have quite the ability to make us so wrong, Pichu.
But that was right for 3 out of the 4 hookshot gave.
I mean, yes, you're correct. But when we try to say that a runner's going to probably do something or do something else, they have a really good way of just making us wrong. 100% wrong. Hey, ain't that fun? All right. Well, we don't need that anymore.
Yeah, that is one less entrance to worry about.
Have we checked Magic Bat, by the way?
Yes, it was a small key to
Okay.
GT, I believe.
Okay.
Drac looked at it.
I just wanted to make sure while Dracarys was in the area that we hadn't forgotten about that.
No, he did it already, yeah.
Alright, cool. We're about to find Desert Upper, and Dracarys can finish... No, Dracarys can't. We haven't found the Fire Rod yet.
Yeah, and Desert Hopper is in Light Roll, but like, it's Drac that found it.
Well, okay, right. Yeah, never mind.
But you're right, you know.
Maybe I should take a minute time out here.
No, you can stay. It's alright, you can stay, Rick. And Gamma's gonna go ahead and finishing Pod.
And so too can that single arrow. That single arrow can stay right there. Dracarys not picking up any of those fairies at a half of a heart. In my position, and I'm one who dies too much, would be picking up those fairies instantly.
I mean, I would have to with like just half a heart. Mostly with that hookshot, you can just hookshot one and, you know, it's done.
Also, Gammachoo's in Pod. We can beat Pod. This would give Gamma the 2-to-1 Triforce piece lead.
Mm-hmm. And also, you can do the back easily because he has a fire rod. He can just light the torch into 6 turtle rooms and.
Oh, that's a fantastic location for that Hera small.
Mm-hmm.
Locked behind all 6 pod keys. We do know where the Tower of Hera is. Gamma doesn't.
Ooh, Gamma
Yay! We have found Agate Tower.
Which is kind of good for Drag Peak again, just the warp out of it and got some health back. Or finding a heart container.
Oh, that is always so much fun when you wind up getting those 2 guards in the dark there that you can't find where they are. Dracarys is going to have to be careful. Yeah, there we go. We found where that is. Now we can just get out of here. We're still at a half a heart, Freds. Give Dracarys some love for getting through that.
And Gamma tried to put those turtles in the bottle, but it didn't work.
Alright. We're saying no to that item on the pyramid ledge. And we're about to see the same stuff that we saw from Gamma a little bit ago. So I'm just trying to figure out where our next stage of progression really is, because
Skull Woods?
maybe Skull Woods, yeah. Neither runner has gone through Skull Woods.
Nope, or north of Darkroll.
Yep. We know progression won't be on the green pendant, at least immediate progression. There still could be progression on it, but we know it's not going to be immediate.
No, because we don't have 6 spots more.
Nor do we have a lamp.
Exactly.
Alright, what's in the desert big chest? I think we have already seen this.
3 bombs. I know we did not see this because Gamma doesn't have the desert big key.
Okay, you're right. Dracarys gets a heart, so now we are at 1.5 hearts. We are setting PBs here.
Gamma, you don't need that key.
It is not every day you see somebody with 4 keys to Skull Woods.
Nope. Unless it's Doran though, which is possible, but yeah.
Right. Or of course, retro modes where you buy the keys.
Yeah.
But those are universal keys. And let's just, for a brief moment here, make it Skullwoods 5. No, that's right. This is Cross Hunt. This is not the guaranteed key.
Oh, it's not. Oh.
Tempered Sword. There's our GT Big Key.
Nice drop from Gamma. That's what I was wondering why Gamma had 3 small keys entering Skull was the first time.
And the big key to Thieves Town. Okay, that is something. Alright, so if you are these runners, where would you go?
You know, north of Darkroll. But I understand Gamma following the other side of Old Man. Then you will find Hera, which you can clear 5 out of 6 items. And you'll find Back of Skull Woods, which you can clear. So that would make him do 4 Triforce spaces. So yeah. But like at this point,
I'm gonna say that my mind was initially at what Arya Stark, one of our trackers, was saying, go to Thieves Town. That was kind of what was going through my mind. We don't have the Thieves Town small, but I know there's 2 schools of thought, and that is one thought, people who want to wait until they have that small. And then there's the school of thought that is, I don't care. That chest is dead to me.
I mean, care to a certain point, if I have other things to do that are kind of quick to do, I will do them. For hoping for the small key.
Yeah.
Like if I just have like 1 off or so, like I'm going to do Back of Thieves, like without the small key.
Also, let's take a look at this right now. In Gammachuu,
Mhm.
we have access to 6 Triforce pieces now.
Yes.
We're in Hera right now, that's 3.
Mhm.
We're about to find Skull Woods, that is going to be 4.
Mhm.
We have the ability to do Thieves Town for 5.
Mhm.
And we can climb GT for 6.
Mhm. We can clear ice when we find ice, so that's
Right,
7.
but I'm just saying of the dungeons that we have the ability to finish right now.
Mhm.
Oh, that's
Like,
a
the thing
beautiful
is-
setup there for Gamma.
The thing is, we are 3 items from no mode. Like,
Yes,
you
we
just
are.
look here to see. Like, we're missing Somaria for Myron TR. We're missing Ice Rod for TR. And Eastern Big Key for Eastern.
Yeah.
Like, the rest of it with both rudders, like, what they have, we can clear. So...
And that wow, I thought Gamma was about to get middle hold there.
Gamma usually some luck here, not dropping. Because
I know.
I would have been knocked out by the Moldorm and dropped from the middle hole. Like, 100%.
Dracarys is about to get the Thieves Big in just a moment here. And this is a race where Dracarys needs to win in order to force a game 3. Gamma wins this. The rest of the afternoon is free for Gamma, and we don't have to worry about a game 3. But this is going to be piece number 4 for Gamma, and I think Dracarys needs to get something going real fast in order to retake this lead. I think the unfortunate thing is Dracarys has just gone in a couple of the wrong directions that Gammachuu was able to get lucky in.
Like, it needs to do back of... It needs to do well. And it needs to have
I
something
agree.
in the big chest of GT.
Yep.
Because there's no way that Gamma's going back for in GT only for that. Like, it's a one-off.
I agree.
And yeah.
And this is not done by any sort of means here. We're just talking kind of like in the trying to figure out how Dracarys can at least get back into the Triforce lead.
Mhm.
Because this, once again, is going to be number 4 for Gamma. We have access to 2 more pieces. And if we find that Cane of Samaria, that's going to bring us up to 8.
Yes. And that's an Eastern Palace big key if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So we're missing some Maria. Or entrances, actually.
Yeah.
Like, we don't need a Samaria. So, like, Drac needs the fire rod and the bow, and he's in the entrance go mode.
Yeah, so if we... The thing with the Cane of Samaria is we got to find the dam if we're going to make the Cane of Samaria irrelevant.
Yes, and Ice Palace entrance.
That too. And
I
Gamma's about to get the Eastern Big here, so that's going to put Gamma now at 7 potential pieces.
Yes, but Gamma will... I'm guessing never get the big key unless he found Terrell Castle Small, but like, he stole the small key. Like, he cannot go get the Desert big key. So like, Gamma needs the Samaria to just finish the seed. Or I will Castle Small key, but you know, that can be a handy.
There's our ice.
Yep.
That will be 8 for Gamma.
Yep. And then, assuming that Drac will do back of it, will do the well. That is, I don't know how many pieces it's gonna be for Drac. Like Eastern Desert, Hera has it, so like 3.
Mm-hmm.
Pod, Skullwood, Steve's, Ice. He didn't find GT, but that's 7. Like with GT, it's 9. So. Because Drac also needs to find GT.
Yep. And GT was located at the waterfall for those who are tuning in late.
So I think that is great for Gamma. He can just mirror out and turn in Green Pendant while he's here. Like in the area. Or he can just, you know, not mirror and say, I'm not turning Green Pendant, I'm just gonna do it like once also equal to like Sank. Because he knows that the Green Pendant is not in the logic yet. Glad to see that both runners gonna do the Ice Palace bomb jump. Like, none of the runners has the Icebreaker advantage because none of the runners has Samaria.
Simultaneous Ice Palace bum jumps. When was the last time you have seen simultaneous Ice Palace bomb jumps?
In an energy race.
You're correct on that one.
Like, why not? I'm never wrong, Rick. Come on. You should know that by now.
I mean, correct. I mean, you were at SpeedGaming Live.
Yeah.
You got to see several NMG races.
Yes. And
So
I've
of
got
course
to
you
hang
got
out
to
with
see
you.
simultaneous bomb jumps there.
And I've got to hang out with you.
Ha ha, there's the Hera big key. Ha ha. Alright, that's going to be Dracarys' bow.
Yes. Now you
Silver's
can
for
play
Gamma.
hard in the Eastern. But like, I think at this point, like, Drac will finish the North Dark routing and find like bow and fire routing well. Or I hope so. But even at this point, like, Drac needs to catch up like 3 Triforce species that Gamma has.
I agree. The big thing right now is Dracarys needs to get something that is out of the way from Gamma. And have Gamma spend that time trying to catch up.
The Samara needs to be buried.
Yes, it does. There's our Hyrule Castle small.
Yeah, while Gamma never does the front of castle. And like the dam entrance is kind of like quick.
There's the Thieves small. Okay, that is going to be fortunate routing here for Gamma.
That's why I don't rush Thieves Town, right? With only the big key.
Yeah, that's part of that school of thought.
Yeah.
All right. Simultaneous cold stairs coming up.
And they both have the same equipment to be cold stairs. Except that Gamma has half magic and fire rod and Drac has the bombos.
All right. Getting over to the corner. Can we keep it in the corner? No, we can't. How is Gamma going to do? We're going to get over to the other side. Dracarys is done. Gamma is done. Pretty solid fight. You can see how fast that left strat is for Gamma compared to Dracarys.
Like, both runners has a fast strat, like, dual stair. Like, it helps that they have Tempered Sword.
And Kuchiri putting in chat about going to the castle, get the Desert Palace big key for go mode. That would be item go mode. We're not going to be in full go mode just yet because we still need to find where the dam is if we're going to avoid the Cane of Samaria.
Yes, I agree. And even then, like, I think Gamma will still look for the Samaria.
Oh, we
Because
don't...
I think Vitreous is faster than climbing GT.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the Samaria can be on on-call, which is behind the GT climb. No, we haven't found the dam yet. But like, I think at this point, like, Gamma will do those entrances and he will rush dungeon.
Mm-hmm. Gamma's thinking about it, taking the connector, Dracarys' King's Tomb, Pyramid Ferry. And we found ourselves access to 4 or 5 more entrances now. We do have access to the GT. And Dracarys is... Okay, we are setting up the portal there. Okay, good. I got worried for just a moment that we were going to forget about the well here.
So like Dracarys will find his fire rod, and
There
then
it
I
is.
think at this point, like you rush dungeons, like you need to do them, like you rush them. I think. Like you can clear what, like 5 more dungeons, 6 more dungeons. Like you clear them because, like you can fight Samaria, and that's gonna be your go mode.
And
This one-
Gammachuu going to finish up with Thieves Town now.
That's gonna be a 6 Triforce pieces.
That's correct.
After that, like Gemma still needs to find Eastern. Like he haven't did South Dark Roll. But like once he found Eastern, that's going to be his 7th. But he
Yep.
might do the GT Clamp first. Who knows? Like it's 3 items plus a Triforce piece. And yeah, and might find Samaria. But yeah, we'll see.
So here we are at the 65-minute mark of this seed. I do want to remind people to give these runners a follow. We have the questionably clean or dirty hands of Gammachuu and Dracarys here. Both of these runners playing in game number 2 of this round of 16. Playing Cross Hunt. Game 3 would be later on today if it is needed. Make sure you give the runners a follow. Also, make sure you give the hardworking crew in the background some love. Arya Stark and Blue Lynx, thank you so much for being here, tracking these, so that way Pichu and I can concentrate on talking about predictions. Right, Pichu?
Yes, exactly. I'm only here to predict. Don't follow me. Please. Just follow my co-com, Rick. Like he's a great dude. Just follow him on Twitch.
I appreciate that, but this is one of those ones where I was looking forward to being. Oh, there's the Cane of Samaria right there. Gammachuu in go mode.
Yep. Will Drake be in go mode with Samaria? It will still need.
Okay,
to find
hold on
GT.
just a second. We're not in go mode just yet. You are right.
Like
That's
Drake needs to
9.
find GT.
That's 9.
Gamma needs to find Eastern.
He needs to find Eastern or the Desert Big.
Yes. And
Or
Drake
the
needs
dam.
to find GT. Or the Irish one, but yeah.
So yeah, we're not yet in go mode. So hold that thought. I jumped the gun.
But like if Drake only needs to find GT, that's going to be like 10. And then Gamma needs to find Desert Big or Dam or... And that's it. Like I said, at this point it's either you rush like entrances, because you can find Easter or Dam for Gamma. Or you rush dungeons because you can find items.
So yeah, we need either Gamma to find the Eastern, the Desert Big, Ice
Or
Rod,
Ice Rod.
or the Dam.
Yes. And you need 2 of those 4.
Mm-hmm. For Dracarys, though, this Cane of Samaria is...
You only need GT.
Yep.
That's gonna be his 10. But like if you find Dam, like that's good.
Yeah.
If find Ice Rod, that's also good, because like that's just mean that I'm not going to do climb. I'm just going to do like faster Triforce pieces.
Right. Dracarys still needs to find where GT is. Hasn't been over to the waterfall yet.
But still, like Gamma has like, I'm gonna say 3 Triforce pieces lead. Even though it's right on 4, but like I'm counting that the Thief down like here because he's about to be the boss. But,
And
like Gamma is about to find Eastern.
Yep.
So he needs Desert Big, Dam, or Ice Rod.
Yep. So this, I mean, obviously this is looking like Gamma's race, but who knows? Stranger things have happened.
Yep. Because, like, the dam can be in Pyramid Fairy with the Ice Road blocked by the dam.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, he will need the Desert Big Key, but, like, he can last look at that Desert Big Key in front of Iroh Castle. Like, we never know.
For certain. But there are a lot of outs here for Gamma as we now find Eastern, so that is one piece of the puzzle.
Yep. And I think Gamma is not going to rush Mario yet, because he only has the boss left to do. And at this point, I think you want to find your Go mode. The only reason why I will see him doing Mario before being Go mode is if he needs to think of where should I go next. And he just needs back times to think about what he should do. And Gamma is playing like he's in Go mode with not opening any chest in Eastern, except Compass chest.
Which is very interesting.
He might think like, I'm gonna find Gamma at some point. Or he might think, oh, I am in Go mode, which is not quite true.
This is the case where I think you go and you commit to coming back if you have to, but for now, you're going to play this out like you don't need any of the major contents. Now, we do know that there was nothing in this Eastern that Dracarys found.
But Gamma doesn't. But at this point, like, I understand Gamma just playing like, oh, I'm going to find them somewhere.
Yep.
Which might not be the case. We never know.
And one of the main things we haven't seen yet.
And Drake's gonna be Go mode.
One of the main things we haven't seen yet is the Mire area.
Well, yeah, that's right. They don't have myths. They don't have access to it. But maybe a character leads to there, but we don't know.
There's the Triforce piece for Gamma, number 7. As Dracarys goes into GT.
And he is in Go mode. He found GT.
Buckle up, friends. This is going to be a fun ride to the finish. Is Game 3 going to be required? If Game 3 is required, it would be open mode.
Yep. And it's going to be in 2 hours as well. Like, if
it would be, it would be against... I mean, if the winner of this pairing goes up against 2C... Yeah, we're not caring about that key. This shows what Dracarys is all about here. Okay, this is gonna be fun, Pichu.
Oh yeah, it is. I mean, at this point, like, Drax not looking for anything else. Like, maybe Ice Rod to make it, but he doesn't have TR big, so like, yeah. So like, given that there's no items that makes him be more efficient in his Go mode. So like, right now, Drax needs to do things quickly. Like, while Gamma's still looking for the dam. Like, if Gamma wastes so much time looking for dam and never finds it, then, like, Drac can just catch up doing Triforce pieces.
Yes, indeed. Nice big key to Skull Woods there. I gotta love when you get that big key to Skull Woods. You feel so great, because usually 9 times out of 10, you find that key after you've already dug the main 2 sections of Skull Woods. There's the Triforce piece. Time to climb.
Yep. So like after this, like Drac only now needs to do Eastern, Desert, Skull Woods, Pod, Mire, and Big Ganon. Like Skull Woods going to be fast because saving quit the old man, go follow the back, and Skull Woods there. Then go front of old man and just mirror out. You go, oh, there's like Eastern. And right there, you can just saving Queen Link's house, the back of Desert, go Dark Roll and do Eastern. And for Mire, like you Flute to 8 because it's an actual care area, and for Pod, it's just in CAC.
Yeah.
And Ganon is at Useless Fairy, so like you Flute to 2 and you're there.
So it's hard to believe, but the decision to steal the key and go to the back for Gamma may have actually put him in the position to drop this race.
Mm-hmm. But again, like, Gamma can just find the dam here, and, you know, like, Gamma will most likely win.
Right. And who knows? I mean, we've got 3 entrances over here that we haven't seen.
Mm-hmm. Yep, but like the dam can be in Pyramid Fair, it can be in Mire area for all we know. And I think while he's here, is just going to be mirror out and do Mire, like, as well. Okay, dam is not there.
That's the right side of TR.
Yep, the Ashwood could be here.
It very well could.
If the Ashwood is here, then Gamma is in go mode. If the Ashwood is not here, then Gamma still needs to find either the Ice Rod, the dam, or go back in front of Castle to find the Desert Big Key.
All right, nothing at the 2 checks that we have available to us there. And just 2 fairy fountains otherwise.
We also have...
Damn.
We also have Lava Chest and Chimp Chomp, unless I'm blind and he did it earlier.
You are right. We have not seen TR left.
Yep.
We haven't seen TR front.
We only seen Laser Bridge.
Which is weird, because usually you see all the entrances of TR by now.
Yep. I mean, maybe Gamma thought he find them and, you know, thought he did them, but, you know.
Maybe. Or maybe he just wants to get this done now, and then he'll go ahead and play connector games.
Oh, maybe. You're right. Like, maybe the like Desert Left, not Desert Left, Tier Left is in my area. Like, he leads there.
All right, here we go. Triforce piece number 6 for Dracarys. It's getting interesting, or number 5 rather. It's getting interesting here.
I was going to call you out on there, but, like, you know, you just got yourself. You're good. I was gonna say it's number 5, but, you know.
You have to excuse me. I have the SpeedGaming chat over the window of Dracarys here on the restream monitor, so...
It's
and
fine.
the other monitor that I'm using is right now where I have the entrance map.
Oh. I only have like one monitor, which is a TV. So I have like the map, the entrance map. I have Discord because, you know, like I need to watch it live. And I have also SpeedGaming chat. Like on the same monitor.
You are definitely using up all space possible to make this commentary happen.
Yep.
And I appreciate it.
Yep. In the big cross-keys tiebreak, like in the cross-keys tournament, I just pull like all the restream, like on my monitor. Or the big? No. Did I have all them all up? Yes.
You had to have a magnifying glass in order to watch it all, but there you go.
To be fair, it wasn't that bad. Because, like, it's not a small TV. It's kind of a big TV.
Gamma thought he was already done with that cycle and got lightning beamed. Thankfully, we have a whole bunch of hearts, but
yep.
Could have been a whole different scenario there. 8-6, the score.
And I'm gonna say this to people who doesn't know. You can mirror out of Lemola's fight on Desert and Eastern.
Yep.
As well. Like, you don't need to save in quid.
Because the programmers were like, why would you have the mirror this early on in the game when we give it to you before you go to Hera?
Exactly. Exactly. It's something I learned because of this particular mode. Because before that, I didn't know about it.
Yeah, I agree. All right, here goes Skull Woods for Dracarys. This will be piece number 7.
And Dracarys just catch up very fast on Gamma.
Yep.
Like, 10 minutes ago, there was like, what, 4 Triforce piece difference? Now there's only 2.
Yep, and it's going to soon be 1.
Yep. And also Gamma, like, needs to do GT climb for one of the pieces.
Which is one of the longer consuming pieces.
Exactly. I think right now, like, even though Gamma finds a dam like right here, which is not the case because like Drag did those entrances, I think Drag, like, he's gonna be a close race for sure.
It is. There's 7 for Dracarys. And Chad is correct. We have not seen anything that was on the climb because Dracarys had 0 interest.
Nope. He was in go mode. Why would he open things? Like...
Nice Tomb Raider there for Gamma. We didn't need to do that, but all the style points.
Yeah, I'm glad he got it, because if he failed it, then goodbye King's Tomb. Because there's no way he can go back to his mirror portal.
We could just flute away.
Yeah, but like, you know, what if the dam was there? For Gamma.
Right.
Or the Ice Rod.
Ice Rod is probably in Swamp. And this is one of those things that's about this mode too, is that perceived progression.
Or the Ice Rod couldn't be here. Because Drag didn't open any of those chests. But I do think that Drag is now in the lead compared to Gamma. And we got a pretty fast seed here, like for a croissant.
Yeah, I know.
Like it's gonna be like what, 1 hour 30 or something?
Going through pod, let's see. Yeah. Dracarys is gonna be to Ganon and finish with Ganon by 1:30, yeah.
Yeah. Like Pod and Meyer and you know. And the Ice Rod is not here.
Could very well be on the climb.
Could be on the climb, it could be an entire room of GT, it can be in the big chest of GT, but Gamma skips them because, you know, why would he do them? Like...
Yeah, you're not gonna do Tell Room in this circumstance.
No. You're missing, like, 2 items. 3 if you think that, the dam is in, like, Mario area and you need meds.
Yeah. And there it is. We are all knotted up on the Triforce count 8-8.
Yeah. So Dragon only needs Pod and Meyer here. Pod is in CAC, so he flew to 3 and is there. Meyer's in Ice Rod area, he flew to 8 and is there.
Yep.
And then you just flew to 2 and you're at Ganon. Basically.
I think at this point in time, unless the Ice Rod is up here on this climb, Gamma is running out of time.
Yep.
Like, it has to be the Ice Rod on this climb.
And if it's not, maybe he's going back in front of Pharaoh Castle and fight a desert big game. Which is possible, like...
Yeah,
at
but
this point.
I don't know if Gamma even has that enough time. I don't think Gamma has enough time.
No.
It has to be at 6F. Or one, I will say,
Uncle.
one small out would be on Uncle, but even there, that might not be enough time. It has to be 6F for Gamma.
Yes.
Because Dracarys is about to get piece number 9 right here. Uncle's at Pyramid. Alright, is the Ice Rod up here on 6F?
The answer is...
Well,
not yet.
We got
Not
one more
yet.
check.
And it's not.
That's the almost ice rod of ether.
Yep. It's freezing, but not Trinex.
Alright, here goes the Triforce piece number 9 for Gammachuu, while Dracarys is working on piece number 9, and Uncle is at Pyramid, so Gamma's gonna go to Agate 2.
Yep. I mean, I understand it says 2 out and beyond like Pyramid. Like, the ice rod could be there. For all we know.
And it
but like,
very
even
well
if
could
the
be.
ice rod is there... I mean, if the ice rod is there, it's kind of close.
It is a very close race if that is the case, but the question is, can Gamma get to Trinex and finish faster than Dracarys can get to
Finish
the
Meyer.
completion of Meyer?
I was gonna say with triples, like, you got a first round, maybe, but like, again, it's a pretty good Aya fight, honestly. Like, 3 cycles is great.
And I agree with Gilgamesh. If the ice rod is on Uncle, this is super close. If not, get ready for game 3.
Yep.
I have to wonder where the heck this lamp is.
That is a good question, actually. It can be like in a lot of places, for all we know. I could be... I don't know where it could be. I didn't keep track of everything, but you know.
Yeah, unfortunately, Gamma's giving us a little more time to think about this.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would be on Catfish. For all we know. Because neither of the runner did Catfish.
Yeah, I think Dracarys has this at this point.
Yeah.
Because even if it's on Uncle here, that's too much time. Dracarys is now getting through the dark rooms.
Yep.
Is it here? That's a piece of heart.
It's a little bit of love from Uncle.
Is it here? Last chance for Gamma. It is not. Get ready for game 3, everyone.
We don't know it yet. Drac can sail dodge Ganon multiple times before Gamma can finish. But like, I don't think he will dodge Ganon. Like,
yeah, let's
top
not.
16. He's a top 16
wish.
player. Like,
Let's not wish that upon our runners.
No. Like,
Especially quality runners like these two.
exactly. Like, they're so top 16. I don't believe they'll dodge Ganon. Like, neither of these runners. Like this point.
So just as a heads up for Tyler and Gil, they are talking about starting this one up, coming up here real soon.
And that's number 10 to Dracarys. Now he only needs to put 2 and Big Ganon.
Alright. With that, we have the drop down to Ganon.
And Gamma's going to front of castle. He's going to find out it's a
Unfortunately, this is too late at this point.
Yep. But yeah, at least it'll be go mode before Drac finish.
So buckle up, friends. Game 3. Looks like we're going to need it coming up here in just a little bit. As Dracarys faces off against Ganon. Pichu, this has been a lot of fun.
It was fun, mostly hookshot gave. For some reason that I'm not going to explain to chat. Just because I just found 3 out of 4 items in hookshot cave. Without knowing what was in hookshot cave.
That's going to do it. Get your GGs in chat for Dracarys. Forcing a game 3.
And Gamma's going to finish this out because, you know, it's only need to beat Lamo and then beat Ganon. So he's not that far behind.
Mm-hmm.
But all that because Gamma stole.
Thing. This is a case where it just didn't, and it comes down to luck in that regards.
Like that Bicky could have been the first chest for all we know. And like if that Bicky was in the first chest, then GG's Gamma because you know he would have the Bicky. He would have to last locate the desert Bicky.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not last locate, but you know, not having it that early. That would yeah. And then Drag just finding that Bicky nothing. The small key just makes things goes easier. And also with that Samaria being on the way as well. Because that Samaria could have been buried with the ice rod like in Swamp for all we know.
For certain. But what a great race this was. All right, give some love to both of these runners. Give Dracarys a follow. Also give Gammachuu a follow as well.
Stay tuned for Game 3.
Yep, let's just go ahead and cheer Gammachuu to the finish line for this seed, and then we'll get things set up here for game number 3. We're going to have Gilgamesh and Tyler Salt on the call for that, and that should be a great pairing.
And I believe Fishing Boo's going to be tracking, I think. The open match.
Yes.
Yeah, Fishing Boo's gonna be tracking. So yeah, stay tuned. It's still gonna be in this channel, I believe.
Yes, it is.
So like, just stay here. It's gonna be I think it's gonna be a closed match again. Like it's open.
Yeah, it's open mode. It's gonna be everyone for themselves. All right, get your GGs in chat for Gammachuu. And there it is.
Gemma.
Alrighty, friends. Pichu, we're gonna not have the runners come in here to do the interview because they're gonna get set up here for game number 3, which is gonna be coming up here in just a few. So stick around. We will be taking a little bit of an intermission and then come back with game number 3. But Pichu, this has been fun.
Well, it's fun doing comps with you, Rick.
Thank you so much for agreeing to come on with me for this race, and I guess we'll see how the hands are clean enough for game 3.
Yeah, I hope Gamma's going to watch this end between both matches.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a little bit of a break. Thank you so much to Arya, Stark, and Pichu for doing not Pichu, for Blue Link for doing the tracking for us. They can go ahead and hit the button, and we'll see you next time. Pichu, you had the final word.
I'm going to say GG's to both runners. I think it's great that it's going to match 3 because that's show how strong the both runners are. And I hope they have fun playing open. That's gonna start in at least 10 minutes because I don't think they started yet. So, yeah. So stay tuned, everyone.
Yeah. Go grab something to drink. Take a quick break. We will be right back.